So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So we're very much on the way now. And this is Messi. Played out wide.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair.
Oh, good climb!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically...
Terrific effort! That's going to go a long way. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that was never going to make it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Otto. Beckham. Vieira gets over and intercepts. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A heavy challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Beckham, and it's Davids. Well read, nice interception. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. Bellingham. Bellingham going face-to-face with his great rival. That's good play. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Corinthians are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Beckham, and he's managed to get free. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. And he's there to get it away. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And back to the keeper. Ronaldinho. Pele. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Messi. Messi, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Thuram. And it's Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Bellingham. Oh, Messi! Now this... And Hullet! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Corinthians have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Shot could be on.
Corinthians can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Bellingham. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Messi. Beckham picks it up out wide. Beckham. Beckham has got himself a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Keeper's dealt with that.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Pele, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's a shame, because it was such a good decision.
And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Corinthians just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Corinthians looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Could move up a gear here. Van Dijk. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Now it's Messi. Otto. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the shot's on here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain with a chance to get level.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 7. Attention, changement.
A formality, we're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Paris Saint-Germain restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Davids attempts a clearance. Otto. He's in plenty of space here. Look at this. Ah! Not a bad try by any means. Corinthians do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Vieira. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he's lost his man here. Gnabry. Can he get it through? Gnabry is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass...
And a header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Kohler is offering a wry smile there.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Corner number 3 coming up.
À sa place, le numéro 20. Changement en cours.
It's rising! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Cross into the box. It'll be a throw-in. Shapes to shoot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Ribéry, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the pass is intercepted. Gnabry. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! Otto.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Beckham. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nicely shaped ball. Gnabry gets across and deals with it. Now it's Messi. That has been cut short.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Defending here is really tight. Can he spark a counter here? Can he get on the end of this? Beckham. Beckham with... Oh, great leap! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Paris Saint-Germain have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And that is out of play. Sends it crossfield. Ribery. Passing is crisp and sharp. Davids. And that will be it. Corinthians pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited, and deserved to be.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.